Hello, everybody. Thanks very much. Getting out here after a big Christmas. It's going to be good. So we'll start off with a couple of old songs and then we'll do our new album for all through the first bracket. So let's see how that goes. My girlfriend's gone to Sydney on an evening plane. Once she sees those city lights, she won't be back again. And from the airport lounge, I can see the town skyline, see the hills in the distance, and it feels like doing time, 'cause I'm back home in Adelaide. Yes, I'm back home again. My sister's gone to Brisbane, her husband's gone to Perth. I get a postcard of London from a friend at work. All the kids have gone to Melbourne to kickstart their careers, 'cause the part-time job in Kmart is all we could offer here, while I'm back home in Adelaide. Yes, I'm back home again. At 6:15 every morning, two jets fly overhead. They're bound for the eastern states and they get me out of bed. The sound of people leaving is the sound that starts my day, and it always starts me thinking it could be me again someday. But I'm sitting in the sunshine in my big backyard, eating peaches from the fruit tree, and leaving just seems too hard. While I'm back home in Adelaide. Yes, I'm back home again. Oh, I'm back home in Adelaide. Yes, I'm back home again. Thanks very much. Now, a while back I was sitting out on my back porch and I had a cask of cheap plonk and some fish and chips for tea. I wouldn't say I passed out, ladies and gentlemen, but I had a dream. I went to Melbourne to kickstart my career. I had to get away, there was nothing happening here. I'd made a new CD, best one I'd done so far. Then it started getting played on 3RRR. So I'm walking down Brunswick Street, feeling out of place. A bearded hipster comes up to me, staring at my face. Man, he said, I love your new CD. I went into a guitar shop there. They wanted a selfie with me. And it was all just like a dream. It was all like a dream, just like a dream. So we had the album launch at the Corner Hotel. That place was packed with friends and faces I knew well. James Black from Rockwiz, Julia Zamira too. They're checking me out for episode number 9082. Paul Kelly slips in and sits down in the back corner. Courtney Barnett, Jeff Lang and the A&R man from Warner. And during the break, Gadinsky comes over to me. Donnie, he said, let's get some action up in Sydney. I'll organise a tour, just leave it all up to me. And it was all just like a dream. It was all just like a dream. But it was just a dream. Just a dream. 'Cause now I'm in the front bar of the Federal Hotel with a few lonely drinkers. It's a scene I know well. They stare straight ahead as I sing Pat Malone. But they're together, unconnected. It's a little too close to the bone. And after the gig, the manager comes over to me. I know he's going to try and renegotiate the fee. I've done okay though. I sold 2 CDs. Enough for some cheap wine tomorrow and fish and chips for tea. I'll get a cask of piss tomorrow and have fish and chips for tea. And it was all just a dream. It was all just a dream. I had a dream. Just a dream. I had a dream. Just a dream. Even I can dream. Oh, thanks very much. So, as you might have known from our massive amount of publicity that we put out, we've released the We Raging Thirst have released the new CD and LP, we've got both here, called Dreams. And we've just sort of, we recorded it up at Brett Sodie's place in McGill and got it out there now. So what we're going to do for this, the rest of this remaining first bracket, we're going to do all the songs on the LP, and hopefully you'll be impressed enough to buy one at half time.
Or free.
Pardon me, I'll have a beer after that.
You've earned it, Dad.
Everybody gets hurt now and then. We're all gonna be dirt, not sure when. I figure that, well, in my life I've had 3 combis, which as it turns out was 2 too many, I reckon. Although if I'd held on to them, I would be a rich man now. But then I'd have to sell them, so I wouldn't have held on to them. Oh, what a complicated world.
There's a song in there.
Driving in my combi, you and me. Driving in my combi, young and free. I had a split screen 1600 with double doors. Today had to be worth 85 grand, maybe a little bit more. Going downhill you could crack 90 k's an hour. But coming back up again, all you could do is dream about flower power in my combi. I broke down in every town between Adelaide and Melbourne. Sometimes I'd get through okay, but those days were seldom. I learned more than I ever wanted to about Bimbula. When I took the engine out by the side of the road to get to the oil cooler in Bimbula. 40 k's from the nearest town, the engine starts making a knocking sound. The speedo goes crazy, starts spinning around. Don't worry about it, man, just put the pedal down in my combi. I drove all around the streets of St Kilda, making deliveries. That thing would jump out of gear every time the road got a little bit jittery. A friend up in Sydney, he got us a gig. It was a great little venue. This was gonna be big. But we dropped a valve the other side of Wodonga. So it looks like our fame in Sydney was gonna take a bit longer. From Wodonga. Driving in my combi, young and free. Driving in my combi, you and me. Well, way back in the early 80s, I think we actually started in 1979. Can you believe that? I was in a band called the Bodgies, and one of the first songs I ever wrote was called "Stuffed Again" back then. No, it was just called "Stuffed Again." Back then was when I was before. Anyway, I've only had 2 beers too.
So this is as good as it's going to get.
Yeah, that's right. So I thought it'd be great on a new record to put one of the first, one of our earliest songs, and so here we go. It's called "Stuffed Again." Well, I got this feeling so strong it must be right. I'm headed for it's a long and troubled night. I see it stretched out before me, and I feel the unknown. for people who just want to use. But if you're as stupid as me, then you'll always, always lose. Yeah, I'm stuffed again. What happened to those letters that I send? Sinking low, 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 looking for a place to go. Sinking low, 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 looking for a place to go. Is this the best time, or is it the worst time? Is it the last time, or maybe the first time? Is it half time, or maybe it's full time? I just don't know. Just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Is this a good day? Or is it a sad day? Is it a birthday? Or just a bad day? Is it my payday? Or is it doomsday? I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. They're all up there telling me they know the answers. And everybody down here is telling me, oh no, Donnie, oh, they're wrong. Got my head spinning round like some sort of crazy dancer. And I just don't know what's going on. No, I just don't know what's going on. Is this a freeway, or maybe a highway? Is it a roadway, or just a pathway? Is it a hallway, or maybe a doorway? I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Well, they're all out there talking like they're experts, and they've been told just exactly what to say. While we're down here being trickled down on, we're just making it through day to day. We're just getting by day by day. I just don't know. 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 Oh well, this next song, we had I think 10 songs done for the album, and we just needed one more, and most of them I'd written sometime previously, because we had about 5 or 6 minutes to fill, and this song just sort of came out of the ether one day, and turned out to be not too bad. Across the sea, the moon comes over the horizon, it's smiling at me. The moon looks down and says, throw your troubles up to me. I'll park them on the dark side, and you can be free. Up at the sky, I see nebulas and stars. I see the Milky Way, Jupiter and Mars. And I wonder about the future. How long can it be? Are we the only living planet in this giant galaxy? What is happening? I wonder what the future brings. I wonder where we'll be. Up in the sky, a flock of birds are flying out to the sea. But the island that they're flying to no longer exists. The island that you're looking for is gone. smiling at me. Thank you very much. Now, here's the one. I did actually shake hands with Muddy Waters. I'll tell you the story now before I sing the song. I was sharing a house with a bloke called Greg Baker, who was a really well-known blues musician back in the early days, and he was a bit obsessed, and Muddy Waters was coming to town to play at the Apollo Theatre down at Richmond. So he made a bottleneck for Muddy Waters, cut, you know, the old style, cut the bottleneck just like this one here, you know, to play slide with. And somehow the people at Apollo Stadium let us in backstage and into the change room with Muddy Waters and the band. And the rest of the band thought it was a bit shitty that these two youths turned up. But when Greg gave the bottleneck to Muddy Waters and said, "I made you a present, Muddy," he thought it was great. And so we shook hands with Muddy Waters and he said, "Hey guys, look at this," you know. So I'll never forget that one. And it sort of appears in this tune. I worked in factories and foundries, on building sites and cars. Then I got into music, and I bought an old guitar. We started out at the Angus, 200 people in a tiny room, all packed tight, no room to fight, smoking beer and perfume. And I shook hands with Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters, he shook hands with me. I shook hands with Muddy Waters. And that's one thing you will never take from me. Those late nights up in King's Cross, when we played at the Mansell Room. During the break we'd go out in the street and watch what those girls were doing. Then living in St Kilda, or walking down Fitzroy Street, saying, "No thanks mate, no thanks mate, no thanks, I'm just here to get something to eat." We got to meet Rodriguez. Bo Diddley gave us some kind words. We opened for the Oils, and Joe Cocker's road crew were turds. But I shook hands with Muddy Waters. Muddy, he shook hands with me. I shook hands with Muddy Waters. And that's one thing you will never take from me. Now I'm an aging straight white male, so maybe I should just get out of the way. If I keep on keeping on, I'm gonna have to find a new empty bar to play. One where I finish my best song and the lonely punter lets out a roar. I look up at the screen and see Collingwood have kicked a score. me. Well, I saw an old friend in a fancy car as she went driving by. She was more than a friend in days gone by. I looked down at my shoes and I wondered why. Then I heard an old song come on the radio I had not heard for years. It was an old, old song, had not heard for years. Well, it took me back, I could not hide my tears. So don't look back, don't look back. You might hang your head and cry if you look back. Well, the road is long, the road is long, it stretches way on ahead. It's a long, long road, stretching right on ahead. Gives you too much time to think about those things you say. So don't look back, don't look back. You might hang your head and cry if you look back. So don't look back, don't look back. You might hang your head and cry if you look back. So don't look back, don't look back. You might hang your head and cry if you look back. What are we doing there? Just, oh, been a while. I was going to do the other one, but lucky I checked the list and the lads enlightened me. This is the track number 1 off the album, actually. Oh, sorry, Andy counts it in. Well, I woke up happy. I saw my future in a dream. Yes, I woke up happy. Thinking that quite as bad as they was sinking, but now it's sailing across the sea. And it's got me thinking about getting back to the way I used to be. But it's been a while. It's been a long, 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 long while. Oh yes, it's been a long, 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 long while. It's been a long, long while. Thanks very much. I drove for 3 days across a dried out plain till it was time to move across into the right hand lane. The driver in a big fat ute wouldn't let me in. That's when I knew I was back home again. I turned the radio on to a local station. I heard the last few chords of To Her Door. The radio announcer said, "That's our Paul, but he left here 40 years before." The old dog seemed pleased to see me as I collected my mail. A bunch of bills and catalogs, another Harvey Norman sale. Now I wander through my empty house. I look at pictures from the past, hang them there to remind me good times never last. Now all I have are dreams of a face in a place I've not yet seen, of towns and hills and valleys, places I'll never know. traffic at the end of a long, hard day, and it looks like home is still hours away. So I drift off into that other world, the one where I start talking to my dream girl. And I love it when you tell me all my jokes are very funny. I love it when you say you don't care about no money. I love it when you say you're never going away, except when we plan our big holiday. And you save me now. You save me now. Oh, the bar is crowded. There's a cover band flogging away, playing all those old hits from yesterday. I've heard it all before, there's nothing new. So I start dreaming about you. And nobody can hear anything that I say, so I might as well start talking to you anyway. I love it when you dance, I love it when you sing. When it comes to you, I love every damn thing. I love it when you kiss me, I love it when you say you're a grumpy old fart, but I love you anyway. And you save me now. You save me now. And when I get home and I'm drinking all alone in my empty room, I start dreaming through the gloom. And you save me now. You save me now. Save me now. You save me now. You save me now. You save me now. And you save me now. You save me now. You save me now. Oh, thank you very much. I've got one more song to do off the new album, and you probably, if you've been here before, you've heard this one. We've had it around for a long time, but never recorded it on a... It's a song that you can't do at a work function, except if it's your last day, and you've already been paid. His boss is too. He'll do anything they tell him to. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. The hardest part about my job is to put up with that creep. My boss is an idiot. 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 He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about you. The only thing he cares about is when his promotion comes through. He struts around the floor, thinks he's very clever. That man is a genius. Say no one ever. My boss is an idiot. 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 days I'm gonna tell him to. One of these days I'm gonna tell him to. One of these days I'm gonna tell him to. My boss is an idiot. Thanks very much. Now we're going to take a short break. The band only has enough petrol money to get back to where we live up the road there. And so we need to sell a few CDs or LPs to help us out. So come and see me at half time.
Especially at Christmas.